morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is Friday morning at the shop. Rebecca is in a very festive mood, walking around the shop singing Merry Christmas songs. So hopefully we're going to have a festively fun and successful day, if that makes any sense. We'll go with it. A couple of things to ship out this morning. We've sold this Overwatch McCree figure, and also a big thank you to Antoinette Daly, who has purchased from us many times before, which she's also picked up this Santa's Coming elf doormat. So that is on its way today. I've got to say, Rebecca is a little bit of a chalk artist. That is very neat, honey. I'm really impressed. I really am. New in the Thing McCready Necker action figure, and then you're going to do the price as well. It's just something different we're trying. It may be of interest. We think most people are going to be like, Thing McCready, what the hell? What is that? Who knows? But worth a try. And we've got like our regular sign like open on the other side, I think, anyway. A little bit of an update, guys. Just had our first customer in the shop. Unfortunately, didn't end up in a purchase. They were actually looking for a gift for their kid, but I guess we didn't have what they wanted, or maybe they'll come back. Who knows? I didn't quite get the vibe of what was going on. On a more positive vibe, though, Beck has just filled up my hot water bottle, and even better than that, I have got here. Look at that. What do you think that is, guys? Yes, a toasted cheese and bacon sandwich and a nice coffee to go with it, so the morning can finally properly...
Yeah, we didn't go to the roasting joint.
We didn't go roasting it. We want to go roasting joint. And even worse, there's a new place opened up across the road called the Kitchen Tap, which we really want to go into. We're thinking of getting a coffee, but then, like, I suppose the miserly side of us kicked in, and we were like, nah, we'll just have our own coffee. And plus, not just that, I'm getting fresh beans. I'm getting that sorted. I've got an amazing coffee grinder in the back and a nice coffee machine. I'll be pulling shots like a pro in no time. So, yeah, that's going to happen. It's been a weird one. We've actually had a few people in the shop and they've already been buying, which is great. However, it's not been for Christmas gifts from what I can tell. It's been for people that have got birthdays coming up just before Christmas. So they're still to do their Christmas shopping with us, but it's still nice that they're coming in and picking up a few bits. Rebecca is just there warming herself up and having a bit of a laugh because she's grinning. You see that? See that? And the reason is because she just realised that her favourite game when she was younger was Abe's Odyssey, because she could make Abe. Is it Abe or Abe's? Abe.
It's Abe.
Abe's. It's Abe. Yeah, she could make Abe break wind on command, and I walk around apparently just breaking wind all the time. So you know, she just.
I just want to hear I married Abe.
Yeah, she just said I married Abe from Abe's Odyssey, so that's what I've been compared to today. But moving on, a few other bits have sold. We've actually sold a couple of radio control parts, nothing special. These are like $3.99 jobbies each. Some dog bones and some hubs. Those are going large letter. And also I wanted to talk about keeping an eye on your stock. Like, I went in the back to have a look at our eBay stuff, and I'm looking at it and thinking, wow, a lot of this is good stock that I would happily buy to resell. Why hasn't it sold yet? And it's really important to just go in and look at your prices and things like that. Because you know, you should, some of the stuff that you have listed for a while, you should think to yourself, actually that should have sold by now. Maybe my pricing isn't right or whatever. But we've had this, for example, for quite a while. This is a cassette adapter, SVHS cassette adapter. We've had it for yonks, priced at like 39, 35. In the end, I've sent out offers for 25 and someone's bought it. That's what it was worth. It's gone. I'm happy. I believe you have a complaint to make about your working conditions at the shop, Rebecca. Is that true?
Are you serious?
What do you have to say?
No, you don't want to hear what I
I do. I do. Tell the camera what your issue is.
It's your butt.
What's wrong with my butt?
It's toxic. Just go away.
holy moly, the drama and the stress that can come with running your own website, etc. Everything was fine, right? Everything was fine last night. Came in today, computer's running a bit slowly. Sorry, the website's running a bit slowly. We've had this before. We know it's not the website. The website was fine. Everything was fine. I don't know what has happened. I don't know what kind of mess up. It must be something I've done. It must be, but I don't know how I've done this, because all I've done is like remove a plugin or deactivate a plugin, and all of a sudden the weirdest thing has happened where our website has now reverted back to what it was like on October the 25th. Which is very worrying, because obviously it's not how it's meant to be. It's now gone back to, like, months ago. All our information stops at like the 25th of October in terms of sales and orders. Everything since then has gone. And at this point is when I say thank God for managed WordPress, because it automatically backs up your website every night. And I have a backup from from last night. Well, actually, this morning at 1:35 was when the last backup was. So I'm in the process of restoring that backup. And if I didn't have that, oh my God, I don't know what I'd do, because that is massive. Like, it's literally wiped. It's not just the website that's gone back to as if it was the 25th of October. All the sales we've taken in the shop, all the orders we've taken online, all the stock inventory, the stock we've added, the stock we've removed, the listings we've added, all of that has vanished as if it's like the 25th of October. So that is obviously very concerning and very stressful. And for a second, I was really worried until I managed to get into the relevant page on GoDaddy, which has all my backups. And thankfully, I've got backups for every night. It's done at 1:35 a.m. and I'm so glad that it's there, and it looks like it should all be fine, but it's going to take a while because the backup is 8 gigs in size, so it's going to take a while restoring backup. Hope it all goes well, guys. Wish me luck. Right, guys, just to give you a bit of an update, it's now 1:15 in the afternoon. We've still only had those couple of sales that we talked about earlier, but obviously that's still sales are still sales. I can't grumble with those. And we've managed to fix the website issues. It's so unnecessary. Like, sometimes the stuff that happens, it's just weird. I don't know. I must have done something, because I'm a firm believer it's normally user error. I must have done something which reset the website, which everything. So it meant having to reprocess the transactions that took place this morning for the sake of our records, and obviously getting the stock levels right, and obviously to get our sales, etc., accurate. So luckily we're not, I suppose luckily in a way, we're not a super busy website where we get lots of website orders and lots of shop orders, and we could have ended up having to sit here and input a whole bunch of receipts. And luckily it happened early on in the morning, because obviously if it had happened at the end of the day, again, there could have been a situation where we might have had more orders to reprocess, and that always leads to more issues. So I'm really glad, by the looks of it, the website is up and running, the till is working as it should, and everything is back. And honestly, it's just another advert, I suppose, for how important backups are. Make sure whatever you do, you back it up, whether it's your photos on eBay, whether it's your templates, whatever it is, however you're doing things, make sure you keep backups. I think we're so used to software and the websites doing things for us, like remembering our passwords, remembering all our details. We sometimes forget how important it is to have like a backup plan in case, if some of us lost our phones, we wouldn't know how to log into our internet banking anymore, I'm sure, because it remembers it for you. And now it's even easier because it's a thumbprint, right, to log into the app. What if you're unable to use your thumbprint and you have to enter your password? Suddenly you have to like think hard, like, oh God, what password did I set? So yeah, it's just an example of, make sure you have backup plans. Right, guys, a little bit of an update. It's now about 4:30, and it's actually been a decent day in the shop, quite busy, and even on eBay we've had a few sales. So eBay and the shop both doing well today, so can't grumble too much. Unfortunately, we've not received our missing action figure parcel. We were expecting to get Doc from Back to the Future Part Part 2, the NECA figure, and that's a no-show. We're still waiting on the old Squid Games dump bins, although we weren't expecting those today. I think those have only left the warehouse today, so we probably won't get those until Monday. But we were expecting to get the missing parcel from yesterday's delivery, so that's not turned up, which is not great because obviously it was something we were expecting to have in the shop, and we don't. It's 7:30, and both Beck and I are a bit gutted because we tried our utmost best to live stream from the shop. Our internet is, what is it, honey?
I don't want to say.
She doesn't want to say. It is awful. It is the worst internet ever. So we tried streaming from our computer, from our phone. Our internet just can't handle it. So a bit gutted. The shop again is quiet after 6 o'clock. Actually, it's been quiet since the afternoon. We've had a good day though. I think overall in the shop we've had a good day.
Yeah, we've had a good day in the shop.
But still, obviously, word hasn't gotten out about us being open, or even if it is out, people aren't fussed about coming.
There's a couple of things that we've done. So on our Facebook page, we did run an ad for about a week to say that we were going to be doing this. And then last night I changed on Google, because when you search like Only Cool Stuff, all our business information comes up, and we can put up like little updates and little posts. So I put one of those up last night saying the same thing, that we're pretty much open. So yeah. I don't know if that's going to help or not.
We've done that, but I think like I think it's Hugh Kelvin Morgan, I think the name is in the comments. He mentioned that we should be advertising more. I think advertising is something we need to do more regularly, and we probably should actually have a budget for it, because the word's not going to just get out because we've done a couple of adverts one-off. We need to keep doing that. But luckily, online is still ticking away. We've had a few sales this afternoon and into this evening.
We just sold a Godzilla figure,
we've just sold this, which is cool. It's a Godzilla action figure, so that's gone. But again, it's online, it's on eBay, but not complaining. We'll get it shipped up, and yeah, it's just the way it is. We're still staying positive about the shop, and I still think it's important that we are open, but I think we just need to advertise it a bit more. And whilst we're here, like I said, we're still doing work. We're still getting orders shipped. And obviously we're still going to hopefully get some listing done, or at least some sorting done. So that's the plan. Just hit 8 o'clock and Rebecca's doing the cashing up. We did a little bit of final moving around because we wanted to create a bit of space. We've now put John Wick up right on the front there, just to give him a little bit of more of a spotlight. I think he deserves it, bless him. So yeah, we've done the shipping that's been coming in as well, so like the orders that have come in. Absolutely thrilled with that. No one came in again in the 2 hours extra that we were open. However, again, I think it comes down to the word needs to get out. Like, we've been open Sunday now for months, and it's only now that people are starting to actually realise and confidently come out that we're open. And it just takes time for people's habits to change. We still get people coming in looking for the previous shop. So it's just one of those things where we have to keep promoting, keep putting ads out on Facebook, etc. And hopefully we will at some point get that traction going. But I don't think we should expect anything to happen like this year within the next week or two, that suddenly people will be like, oh wow, that shop's open late on a Thursday or a Friday, let's go and shop. I don't think it's just going to instantly happen. People's habits do die hard. Beck is just doing something there. I don't know what she's doing, but we're going to say goodbye now. Thank you everybody for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.